Welcome to episode 35. No, just kidding. That's the next one. This is the Minisode.
Yeah, and we kind of fucked up on the next one.
Yeah.
We fudged up.
Fudged up. Yeah, Tanner, you tell them.
You're looking at three guys who just fucked up.
We spent an hour in here, hour and a half, good quality stuff with shitty sound quality.
We just recorded an episode in a mini, and the audio was fucked.
Awful.
So had to unusable.
Here we are recording another episode for you.
So here we are begrudgingly recording another episode, and my dog is wigging right now.
I'm trapped.
So we're coming at you with your Monday
Madness.
microdose madness basement biddy number something.
Six.
I know we talked about this on the last one, but I still want to talk about it.
Oh.
The George Santos.
Oh,
yes.
That one.
So here we go. George Santos has done something terrible yet again.
So I would like to...
We don't get political.
No, I would like to say we officially...
Yeah.
Formal statement here. We are a politically unbiased podcast.
But this one hit close to a previous Minisode.
Yeah.
Yes.
More OnlyFans.
More OnlyFans stuff.
Madness, yeah.
Madness.
Weirdness.
Look, we don't...
Weirdness, yeah. OnlyFans weirdness.
We're not going to favor one side over the other. There's bitches on both.
Give me some nooks.
And we know... The Basement Bros know a bitch when we see one. And
This
we are
is one of
highlighting George Santos right now.
Biggest bitches in the country right now.
He has the face of a bitch.
Isn't he a little bitch?
I got 99 problems, and a bitch ain't one.
No, because he's not running anymore.
Yeah. So, Tanner, give it to us.
Representative George Santos, New York Republican, was found by the House Ethics Committee to have violated federal law. Consequently, he declared on X, formerly Twitter,
What a bad
that he won't seek re-election in 2024.
Big surprise.
Big surprise.
And this is the straw.
And here's his quote and complaint on X. If there is a single ounce of ethics in the ethics committee, they would not have released this biased report.
Does it
Now,
sound like that?
Listen,
Yeah, that's exactly how he sounded when he typed it up.
I really hate the trend of politicians bitching like fucking
Twitter.
school kids, like fucking high school kids on Twitter. Fuck off with that.
Come on,
I feel
man.
like we should, if you're going to be in that position,
I want to see a good Comedy
Act
Central
fucking
roast.
professional.
yeah,
Thank you.
do not post on a social media platform
Don't
like that.
whine and cry. And
Do it on television where everyone can see you.
Do it off the back of a train like Franklin Roosevelt.
Yeah, with
And then
passion.
get shot and then finish your fucking speech.
The committee members denounced him.
I don't want political people to get shot, Hayden. I'm just talking about the time that Franklin Roosevelt was on the back of a train,
No,
got
that's-
shot,
yeah. And
and then
had the balls to finish the
for like
speech.
another 13, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
He did good.
He did do good.
That's a leader.
That's a man I can get behind.
Anyway.
The committee members denounced him in the harshest terms, saying the New York Republican sought to fraudulently exploit every aspect of his House candidacy for his own personal financial profit, like any other fucking politician raking in hundreds of thousands of dollars. They're not. That's not all going for a campaign.
How are you on a $150,000 salary and affording $1 million homes?
Too political.
Fuck off.
Is it though? Because if I'm on a $50,000 salary, why can I not afford a $250,000 house?
Right, if we're doing that math.
They're just good investors.
Right.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah.
They're just good
They're
investors.
good.
You're that's a slippery slope.
They're
We're not
just-
going to argue.
They're
No,
just
we're
good
not.
Continue the
investors.
We're not.
OnlyFans debacle.
Sought to.
Bedtime reminder.
Yeah, it knows.
It's
9:15.
My iPhone knows when I sleep.
This is way later for this.
The
guy.
New York Republicans sought to fraudulently exploit every aspect of his House candidacy for his own personal financial profit, and that his campaign stayed afloat through a constant series of lies to his constituents, donors, and staff about his background and experience. Okay? The investigators found that Santos submitted his honeymoon, spa trips, OnlyFans, cha-ching, and Botox appointments.
Botox?
As campaign expenditures. So he's writing these off as like business expenses.
Excuse me.
Representative Dan Goldman, Democrat from New York, declared that he would file another motion to expel Santos from the House. And rightly fucking so. Like,
in such a vital time, too.
I'm really just curious about whose OnlyFans he was getting.
And how much was spent.
And how much was spent.
Yeah,
I want those
wasn't
details.
a lot of
We
money.
know that he broke the limit for $8 million on one person, and we know who it was. I wasn't impressed.
Like, Sarah Huckabee Sanders spent $19,127 on a lectern. I want to know exactly how much George Santos spent.
Like, how much he had spent, and then how much of it was spent towards OnlyFans, and then whose OnlyFans?
It's Tanner here. Cut again for a second. What we were talking about here actually leaked in the time that we recorded to now. So I will share that with you, fine listeners. So the last activity, his account leaked. His last activity was November 16th, which would have been the day before we recorded the episode you're listening to. He has spent $36 on a subscription. All right. Fair enough. But for messages, this man paid $340,752.72. Presumably coming all from campaign funds, right? Because that's what all the hubbub was about. And tips totaling $94,831.48. For a grand total of $435,621. So yeah, that's where them campaign donations and all that fun stuff's going toward, folks. And a few messages leaked, which I will throw up here right now. Pretty cringy shit, but I mean, what can you expect? And the model that he was spending it on is this girl right here, which I am cropping because, wow, I can't show that full thing on YouTube, probably. So yeah, back to the show. Look, I know that basically every politician
Is corrupt
is a
as fuck.
fucking degenerate, but to be so open about it,
Yeah.
that's another thing.
And he's been the worst.
I
The worst.
I don't know what else this guy's done.
I can tell you all about it. We can talk all afternoon.
We can
evening.
do that. We can do that off air. But
Yeah.
I know enough
Too much.
to know that
And I like
to be able to confidently use my bitch stamp on this guy.
Yeah, he's the
Listen,
biggest bitch in the whole wide world.
That
This
face.
guy's face.
Yeah, look at his
That
face.
face. We'll
It's
put it
not-
right here
not
now.
the glasses, but just the face.
Just the face.
The no chin.
Yeah.
Little fucking kitten nut sack of a chin.
No chin
mixed
having
in with
ass
no
motherfucker.
thread. Like no jawline, just straight kitten nut sack.
Doesn't even try to grow a beard to cover it up like Chris does.
Yeah. See this double chin?
Yeah,
no,
see
you
that?
don't, because there's a beard
There's
in
a
the
beard
Correct.
in the way.
This man, literally, he's just got this little kitten nutsack is all I'm seeing, and then throat.
I
coulda
don't know
even
why
done like a-
politicians are so like averse to beards.
Yes.
Like-
Like what's wrong?
Is there something against, or even mustaches? They're clean shaven.
Yeah.
Well, they used to have those crazy pork chops and applesauce in the fucking 1800s. Come on. You're telling me they can't have
You
beards
tell me
now?
Colonel Pork Chop can't run for presidency?
No,
You're
bring
tell-
back the wacky,
I
bring
want the
back
pork
the wacky
chops and
chops.
applesauce, yeah.
Like, instead
Well, I'm running for presidency. Just fucking
shave it.
crazy mustache.
Like, whoever has the biggest mustache wins the presidency.
it may as well.
Yeah.
It may
Whoever's
as fucking
youngest and
well.
has the biggest mustache.
Who's the guy, the diabetes guy?
The top. Oh, I know who you're talking about.
That stash.
The beatus.
Yeah,
the
the
thick,
beatus.
like, beaver one.
Yeah,
Crazy.
where you can't even tell if he has actual
I
lips.
struck my wife last night. My wife's been dead for 10 years. Who the hell did I hit? That mustache where it covers both lips and it's just stash. The dad from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, wait, I have. It's just
Oh, what's
weird.
He's got eyebrows, no eyes, and
What's the guy's
Oh,
name from
okay.
Blue Bloods?
Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck.
Tom
Yeah,
Selleck.
Tom
Tom
Selleck,
Selleck has
yeah.
a sweet
like,
stash.
That mustache, like, I want to see more people with that.
I wish I could do one. Like this
I
is
could grow
about,
a decent mustache.
What you're looking at is about as good as my stash gets. Like it just gets a little bit longer,
So
but it doesn't get to Selleck levels.
mine, for some reason,
Goals.
so the Hitler right here, mine reaches this point,
It's the Charlie Chaplin.
will not grow past this point. I
No.
don't shave it. Like, if I shave it, it comes back and then stops right here. Won't get any longer.
No.
The rest of my stash will, but I get to a certain point where it gets in my mouth when I'm eating.
That's what I don't like.
Because I tried for the longest time letting it grow, and it was looking good, but it's just I don't know
It
how
gets
you
in
guys do
there
it.
and like
It's
like
when
where
you
it
eat
gets
it,
in your teeth.
I don't want
yeah.
to eat my
I can like right
facial
now
hair.
it's I'll chew
It's like
on it.
right there.
I always
it's
trim
right
up
there.
like that section there. If I'm trying to grow something out, I'll always keep it trimmed up above the lip.
The ends is what gets it for me though.
I keep the ends curled like away, and I keep.
Well, I try to as well, but I'll be eating something and it will just drag.
Well,
it in.
these little hairs right here that I always try to pluck with tweezers that always get wrapped into
I
stuff.
like how we're talking about this.
This reminds me,
What a basement biddy.
and there was this episode of The Simpsons where Ned Flanders, that famous
Yes.
stash, he called it the old soup strainer.
The old.
Honestly,
I was
yeah.
like, you know what? That cannot be more true.
Okay, yes.
Literally, like when I drink milk or like eggnog.
Oh.
The other day I was drinking
Oh
eggnog.
God.
Lasted all day, just like every once in a while. I'll just be like, ooh, I'm gonna
Get out of here.
That's a flavor saver
that's
right
a-
there.
That's the nog.
God.
Yeah. But no, I'm like when we used to like drink like whiskey, I would love that. I'd get some on my stash.
And
And
it's
I'd
got whiskey.
yeah, I still got just a little hints
Get out
of
of
it.
here.
Speaking of which, Chris,
Whiskey?
me and you had
that
a conversation this week where we were talking about what were we talking
our
about?
last, because we were talking about. I know we were
wasn't
talking about the last
involved.
birthday.
Oh, we were talking about Friendsgiving, upcoming
Yes.
Friendsgiving, and you said something like, are we going to drink or something like that? And then I was like, bro, I was like, no.
I was asking about because we've gotten to the point where I'd almost be like the classy, just drink like a glass of wine.
Right.
Champagne mimosas.
Yeah, champagne. Yeah, honestly, the champagne mimosa has been really
Mimosas
good.
were good.
But because we were talking about last year,
I think both of us.
Yeah,
I think both of us at the same time hit that wall.
honestly, because yeah, we drank heavier than we have throughout the year.
But
last year.
we've drank heavier than that before.
Before
Oh,
in our
yeah.
life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like-
Your one of the crowning achievements, I feel like, as far as us drinking, which is not exactly an achievement. Thumbs down.
yeah,
It was your bachelor party.
I drank 2 gallons of whiskey, and
Wow,
I
that's
don't
a
know.
lot.
Do you still have a picture of us?
I do.
From then with all of those liquor bottles. And this
Oh,
was
on the
like
table?
what, 6 years ago?
Yeah, this month. Actually.
This month, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yes,
You know that Saturday I said that I wanted to myself.
that's
Saturday.
it. Okay, all right, I got you. But
To more.
that I pinpointed. I was like, I realized
That was my high point.
I realized that that's the night I realized I was getting too old to drink like that
Aggressively,
anymore.
yeah.
Was our birthday
Yes,
because I spent.
that next.
Was that
Oh,
the
dang, I spent.
At
was that
least
the
the
night
next day.
Amy and I stayed the night?
I think it was
maybe.
Yeah, we
think it
slept in
was.
this. We got.
because y'all also got pretty drunk.
Oh yeah.
Well, I
that
spent
night we talk about that too, and we're like, oh.
30 or 45 minutes just laying down in the bathroom floor, not like about to puke or anything like that. Like I was just like all of me was sick.
Wow, those pictures are so
Like I
old.
couldn't move. I had to just sit on the cold tile in nothing but my underwear and
the
just
cold
try to
tile was
not
so nice.
die.
We would have to ask BJ. I think he was the one that has the picture because the only thing I have is the beer pong cups.
Oh my
I can
god.
get that. I can still throw that up here.
It's not good. It's not what I was wanting.
Doesn't
I want
matter.
the one with all
I
the.
may have it. I'll look for
All right,
it. But
all right.
if I can find it, I'll throw
Honestly,
it up.
we could throw this one up there of you two just drinking Bud Light, and I'm just holding a fucking gallon of Fireball
Okay,
Oh my
no,
God.
that'll work.
that's almost empty, and nobody helped me drink. I think BJ had a shot of it, and I ended up drinking that and a gallon of Jack
Damn.
Daniel's Sour Mash. That was the most messed up I've ever been, and for some reason they let me shave my face.
You did that. You did that secretly. Like, I remember Chris just walking out and he was just shaved. I was like,
And you're like, whoa, what the hell?
And I scratched my neck, and so like the next day after me and Haley say our vows and everything, we're going to sit down. And she's like, "Please, for the love of God, tell me that's not a fucking hickey on your neck." I'm like, "No, I shaved and it scratched my neck."
I have people there to vouch for me. We have pictures. Oh, damn. So,
Gary's
Yeah,
like,
no,
"Where's this black time?"
we are 27,
old.
Yeah,
but actually,
40.
we're 27-year-olds with like the mileage of a 40-year-old.
Honestly,
I've been trying to find out. I am the youngest person at work. Not only at my location, but across the whole company.
Oh.
I'm the youngest person at my company, I think.
my knees.
Because I even went to the 40th
My
anniversary
back
party.
is at least 65. It should have retired.
Are you
3
the
years
youngest
ago.
at work?
No.
Oh, are you the youngest at work?
I was a few years ago when I first started out there. It had been a minute since a 19-year-old had been out there.
So, yeah. It's wild.
Face
it's
it,
crazy.
boys.
We're getting old,
we're getting
man.
old.
I'm waiting for that younger guy to get hired one of these days.
Yeah, so my knees, I'm thinking about 45. My back, 65. My nutsack, though, 80.
Mine, I've probably got 5 years left in my knees. I've probably got 1 left in this shoulder.
Oh, you think so?
I thought my knees were going to go first, but it's going to be the shoulder.
We should just put you down
my
now.
elbow, where I broke my arm,
Uh-huh.
and I still have this crack because when I do this, it pops in
Yeah.
my elbow. If I lay too long, like playing video games, if I lay on my elbows for too long, this goes numb.
We'll have to get you an ergonomic
There's a
chair.
pinched nerve in there.
I traced it back to I injured this
We
in,
could
in
probably
wrestling.
get you medicine
Oh,
for that,
really?
Chris.
I injured this shoulder in wrestling,
Possibly.
You probably could get medicine for that.
and I feel like it's only becoming apparent now.
In a few years, Tanner's going to tell his dad lore and be like, I threw this one out. Wrestling.
You'll never
Back
guess,
in my
man.
wrestling,
days.
I picked up this one kid, fucking pile drived him.
No,
He died
I was
there.
the one to get pile drived in this injury. I was lifted up, and
was close.
like I was up in the move. I was
Dad
up
lore.
just enough
You
where
like that?
I couldn't lower myself down, and I got turned over and I landed straight down, full body weight, straight down on my shoulder and neck right here.
That was
So
when
it
you were young.
It strained all of the
Yeah, I
tendons
was
in my
about to say, I feel
neck.
like that would just strain the shit.
I was
out
out
of
for the rest of the season, but I got an X-ray, and there's supposed to be this little curve in your neck, about like yay.
Sounds like you're a pussy.
Right. Okay. And it was just straight.
Yeah, it's what,
Straight as a fucking... They were all strained and shit. It hurt like hell.
that. They had a. I know y'all don't keep up with football probably, but they
No.
had a video of Aaron Rodgers that first game
Yeah.
where you see in the video like they zoom in right when his ACL just.
Oh, yes, I've seen that. It's
I've not seen that.
It
I wanna see
is
this.
It was
wild.
like a $2 million contract for him to play first game.
Seeing his leg snap like
they were
that.
talking about how old he was. They're like, "Oh, you should retire." And he's like, "No, I got a couple more in me."
Snap. Yeah.
But the video was, I mean, just you see his leg just hit the ground, and then just that muscle and that just.
It just... you have to show me this.
I can definitely. Pull
All right, well, there's our Monday biddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tune in.
Yeah.
We'll be back on a Thursday.
On Thursday.
Maybe.
Squeeze, squeeze.
Bye.
Turning off now.
Bye.